The deaths of our friends are like a cloud hanging over us. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. This is way too soon to be making a joke like that, but they tried their best. Welcome back. In our last episode, the plate dropped, and that's bad. We don't like anything about that, so we're wounded. Aerith has been captured, and we're gonna take the fight to the front door of Shinra. We're right in front of their tower. We're gonna see what we can do. So, this is the second session of this that I'm doing. We're gonna start putting videos out of this now. Usually I record something and kind of sit on it a little bit to really feel out how I'm feeling on the project. Because, you know, sometimes I get cold feet on, like, whether or not I'm really into it. But no, I've been excited to finally get back into it. It's been so busy this week, I haven't had a chance. But here we are. Let's get started. We were given two options outside the tower. We could do what Barrett suggested, which is tackle the tower from the front, deal with what little security they have at the time. But that only gives you a marginal amount of experience if you go through that. And I feel like most people just don't do that. They do the stairs, which I assume are this way. Been forever. We got stuff to do. Excuse me, sir. Going there. Ah, yes. Yo, we seriously gotta take the stairs? It's our only option. We want to save Aerith. Come on. There's gotta be some other way we can sneak in. Yup, yammering. I'm heading up. So, this is our first little beautiful section of stairs. Nobody ever thinks to take the stairs. There's actually an item you pick up by taking the stairs route. It is the more boring option overall in terms of getting into gameplay, but will be worth it just for the item pickup. Remind me again why we decided to torture ourselves like this. Because we don't want to cause a ruckus till we've sprung Aerith. Though I'm not sure that'll be possible. The heck's with that laugh? You're giving me the creeps, man. You going crazy? What's up, man? So there's times even you'll fight for somebody else. Maybe I pegged you wrong. You haven't pegged me at all yet, sonny boy. Don't need you pegging me at all yet! I'm just saying, might have been too hard on you. Tifa's thinking about pegging now, too. Not you, too. Come on. But tell me, these stairs, are these stairs ever gonna end? I don't know. Ask the stairs. These ain't one of those endless stairways or something, right? Of course not. That's only in Mario 64. Right. Of course it ain't. Yeah. Ugh. We're all getting a little sick here, man. I think I've already missed the item. I'm pretty sure I haven't even picked it up yet. I'm starting to get worried. I mean, it's not the hugest deal. We will eventually be able to go get it later. Much later, but still. Still not the end yet. No. Still no. How about... We're not there yet. And we're not going to be there anytime soon, so quit asking. In the original version, Tifa might have said something a little problematic there, but thankfully not here. There's the item. An elixir. That is immediately amazing. Like a full HP MP restore? That's pretty good for an early game of an RPG like this. This sucks. I want to go back. You went down all those stairs you just climbed? He's like, fuck. Not a great time, dude. Not a great time to be Barrett. Come on, Barrett. Be strong. You say that, but I'm just an ordinary guy. Flesh and blood, minus the right arm. Couple custom parts don't make me an ex-soldier. What about me? I'm human like you. Whatever, I'm going on ahead. Ah, Barrett, gross. You go in front. Oh, you say I wasn't trying to. Fine, sure. You two up in front. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, let's keep going. Yo, what floor are we up to? I stopped counting a while back. Why'd they have to build this place so damn tall? Just goes to show what assholes them Shinra folks are. Dude, you alright? I tried to go console him and then he immediately shot off like a rocket. Okay. Phew. I'm fading. This is it. Marlene, Daddy wanted to see your face one more time. Stop being dramatic and climb. We're almost there, just a little farther. That might have been the part where Tifa says the slur in the original. I'm not too sure. One of these times she's just like, you fucking idiot. Stop it. We're almost there, Barrett. Then we get to get into intense combat, and man, he probably wants to take like 4 naps and have 8 sandwiches right now. Good lord, it's still even I forgot how long this shit is. Thankfully, like, most of these have had dialogue in it, so, you know, you're stimulated as you're going. It's important for character building, the banter, it's great. Reminds me of stuff like Lunar on PS1/Sega CD. Finally! Made it. I don't ever want to see no more stairs. I'm gonna do ramps and escalators. Ugh. That was a marathon, wasn't it? The real challenge starts now. Gotta stay sharp. Okay. Well, here we are. Eliminate the intruders. Oh, God. We just got in. Okay. That's it. You're getting the sped up, holding the button, hitting melee. Oh yeah, guys, go as slowly as possible. We don't have. We're in no rush. Oh yeah, these are like mechanized enemies that then have like a pilot inside them. So it's really like you're fighting double dudes. I don't even know I'm mashing the physical here. We have the magnify material or whatever that lets us split damage. That's probably a better choice in general. Shock them! Alright, that should break off. Yeah, that should break off the other piece. Oh man, he's still kicking. I'm kind of shocked. I thought the next hit was gonna be the one. Here we go. Oh, thank God. That was like way longer than I was ready for. Just getting back into the flow. There we go. We got a level off of it at least. What's this? Obtain the 60th floor keycard key item. Aren't these elevators? Yeah, here we go. Nice view. Great, we have access to, check notes here, 1 floor. I don't know, this seems like a lot of distance for one floor in the grand scheme of things. Just saying. Oh, we're meant to talk. Hope Aerith's alright. Now comes the hard part. Don't go letting your guard down. I'm like, why is it taking so long? Normal 9 to 5 jobs, you know? Nodding off in the security room. Completely missing that we're busting in. There's clearly guys right there. Probably want to try and avoid them if possible. Think I can maybe weave in between these? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, we have a door right here. Very nice. See anything to examine? Check it out. Security's patrolling up ahead. Claude, you sneak past first and wave us over. We'll follow your lead. Sure, if you insist. I'm getting a little nervous. Ah, damn. I was like, ooh, should I run here? I should probably run here, but do I wait the whole cycle to get them both on the left side? Oh man, it's a pincer too if you do it like this. That's rough. It's fine, I'm not a perfect man. There are plenty of others way more experienced in the art of the Final Fantasy Let's Play. I'm not H.C. Bailey. Sorry, I just felt like doing a deep cut. Yeah, big shot, that guy, please. Start ripping through him like paper. Alright, the thunder is definitely gonna take him out. You know, a lot has happened in between the first session of this and the second session of me playing it, and I gotta say, we live in a great world. I was like, you know, I should do a Final Fantasy VII like compilation style thing in the lead up for the big final game coming out. Thought that would be a great idea. It's like what I did for Kingdom Hearts, because we haven't really gotten any KH news, so there's no reason to do that. Anyway, in between recordings, fucking up trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 did drop. Good God. God is good. God is great, and you just never expect these things to happen. There's always a chance in my heart, but it has been so long. Okay, do that. Okay. So whenever they're walking from the sides, it's fine. Wait till the security guards are turned away, then press circle. Okay. That's simple enough. Just do it when they're on their walk cycle, basically. No, that's not fair. I'm basically there. Fuck you. You're gonna make me do this shit again, too. Ah! Ah! Alright. Let's keep this shit moving. Now, I may have done a little bit of a cut. I may have taken an extended break of a few minutes in that I started getting annoyed at having to redo one section that lasts a minute, and naturally, if you know me, I'm like, what's the way to cheese it? And I'm like, where's the fast forward options on the setup I'm using? Couldn't find them. Had to start looking it up. And in all that time, I could have passed this fine, but you know me, I'm stupid. But that's good. I need to know how to fast forward anyway for when I do materia grinding and stuff like that. Anyway, that's for later. Anyway, we made it through floor 60. KZ's ultimate weakness, minor challenging stealth sequences. Anyway, here we are on the 61st floor. Haven't seen your face around here, you new hire? Say, how about I show you the ropes? The ropes? What's with that weird look? I was just gonna give you some pointers on the higher floors. Floor 61 and up are restricted levels reserved for company execs. Entry isn't permitted without the proper keycard. But once you've got one, you can use both the stairwell and the elevators freely. To call the elevator, stand in front of the door next to me and press circle. When you do, you'll hear this sound and the door will open. But keep in mind there are multiple types of keycards. Having just one doesn't mean you can go everywhere. For instance, the 60F keycard will only get you as far as floor 60. Likewise, the 65 only works up to floor 65. It shouldn't come as a shock. There's so much security at Shinra's HQ. After all, they're solely responsible for supplying all of Midgar's energy. No, the world's. Oh, look how long I've rambled. Time to get back to work. Let's both do our best, Heart. Some people just love their job, man. Good for them. Who are you? What are you doing hanging around here? Dots. Oh, I see. You're with them, huh? Everyone's been talking about you lately. So you're Shinra's maintenance division. I guess even a building like this is bound to start showing signs of wear and tear. Take that door over there. It isn't closing. You ought to fix it stat. While you're at it, you might as well look around the other floors too. Here you go. Well, thank you. Because we can talk to the other guys, see what's going on. What's keeping her? Has she forgotten her keycard? She'll be screwed if she did. Once you're past floor 60, even employees need a keycard to get around. Yikes. This floor houses the recreational facility. Above us are a bunch more restricted levels where all the bigwigs work. But it's no cakewalk for us guys down here. We break our backs too. I thought I heard some commotion downstairs a few minutes ago. Did something happen? Beats me, but I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Everything above floor 60 is safe. Ah, okay, so since it was a conversation, both NPCs trigger it. That door over there isn't closing. You ought to fix it stat. Okay, it's that same guy. He's, man, they have some characters like pacing all the way up and down the room. This floor houses the recreational facility. Yeah. I do like that they got a big ass tree inside here. Very nice. Okay, that brought us out here. There we go. Now we're on the 62nd floor. Oh, I remember that. I remember there's something slightly involved in this section, if I remember correctly. Heart. Ah, greetings, visitors. This is the office of Midgar's mayor. Within, you will find Mayor Domino himself. As for myself, I serve as the deputy mayor of Midgar. Should you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to address them to me. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun, dude. I was, so excited to see the mayor of the floating metal pizza. Of course, his name's got to be Domino. Hmm? And who might you be? Ah, you must be one of those... Oh, me? I'm the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino at your service. Of course, I hold that office in name only. Shinra are the ones who truly run Midgar. Nowadays, the only real work I do is tending the company's archives. Can you believe that? Midgar's mayor reduced to no more than a Shinra librarian? I assume you're looking to get upstairs? Well, it's your lucky day. I'll let you have my keycard if you can tell me the correct passphrase. You heard right. A passphrase. Tell me the correct one, and the keycard's yours. If you guess right on the first try, I'll throw in a little bonus. So, he's gonna give us some sort of a puzzle. So, this is an actual missable item. There's some other stuff, but you're gonna wanna get this if you're going through it. So let's see here. Trying to remember how this necessarily works, but let me check a couple things real quick. All right, let's see what he's actually gonna ask. Think you figured it out? What's the passphrase? Mayor is the best. Shinra Company the worst. Mako Energy the best. Mayor is on fire. Mako Energy on fire. Shinra Company on fire. I'ma say Mayor is the best. Way off. It's a much better passphrase than that. Try again. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I came back. I reloaded and I came back. Shinra Company is the worst. But damn it. Damn it. Okay. I did it again. Mako Energy, the best! Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor. The mayor is on fire. I mean, law of averages, right, Mr. Mayor? Sure, choice 1, 2, 3, and 4 were wrong. I just don't trust 5. Shinra Company on fire. Oh no! Come on! Dude. Think you figured it out? Of course. The answer would be this. Mako Energy on fire. Mako Energy on fire. Don't you just love the sound of that? And it's true. I'd love to see it all burn away. Then I could truly be mayor. Whew. Well, a promise is a promise. Take it. Obtain 65 floor keycard item. Never thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't always judge a book by its cover. Well, can't go back on my word now. Here's your special bonus. Elemental materia. Why would I help you out like this, you ask? Isn't it obvious? Payback! Revenge! Shinra's been making me suffer for years and years. That's why I've been winding you guys up. Now you're ready to head upstairs and give Shinra hell. Tit for tat. Let's see how they like them apples. Good guy. So we got pretty nice materia out of the deal there. It's another blue. Elemental. Imbues weapon or armor with linked materia element. So... let's see. Thinking about what I want to do here. Let's put elemental on there. Let's see. Has anybody got fire? We still don't have fire. Shit. That is a bit awkward. Kind of want to run the elemental immediately just so I can have access to it. I guess we could do elemental lightning and then magnify, and then we'd have to grab something else. You have healing. I'll just have you be a heal slut for a little bit, if you don't mind. You can also have assess. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so we'll have spread light, and our sword will do electric damage, which seems good in a place composed mostly of autonomous robot dudes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I would love to get ourselves topped off a little bit. Running a little low on stuff, but hopefully this will be enough until we have a chance to use like a tent-like thing. Anyway, the way you do this puzzle, if I recall, is you go into these various different rooms and read the books. I believe it was something about, this guide probably is a better way of describing the puzzle in general here. Challenges to, let's see. Where's it at? Oh yeah, you can pay Domino's assistant for Gil to get hints on it. Ah, here we go. Here's a page for it. So the minigame occurs on the 62nd floor. Domino will make you guess his password. He'll give you the key card for a correct guess and an elemental materia if you get it in one try. There are 3 ways to solve the puzzle to guarantee it. Do it as intended. Let's see the oh, okay. So So basically, he gives you a code, and you have to look at the various books in the area, and then some of those books, like, have a letter in whatever it is. The original version of this had single words like Best, King, Orbs, Bomb, Mako, and Hojo. Whereas this had more of a strict thing. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I just did my method of just re-rolling it every time I failed. Because I wonder how much more difficult it would have been trying to use a guide as an aid that uses a worse translation than the one I'm using. Anyway, there are more well-equipped RPG Let's Players out there than me. You know, they could probably handle this a little bit better. But I think we had our fun. Let's continue to go on up. We got our nice reward. Let's bring ourselves to floor number 63. Let's see. So this has some somewhat complicated stuff in it. Alright, first up, let's see what's in here. Verifying keycard. Beepity-bop, boopity-dap-dip-dip-doop-dap-dip-dip. Level B employee recognized. You are permitted to open doors on this floor up to 3 times. This company sucks. Attention. Remember to exchange any item vouchers you may receive. Warning, please refrain from entering the air ducts due to the dangers they may pose. Okay. An air duct doesn't look like I can get in from here. Okay. So I remember there's like vouchers you can pick up in this area. Would you like to open this door? Leave it be. Ah, okay. Would you leave it be? I held the button. They counted as an extra input. Let's see what the guide says on this. You can open 3 doors, and resetting the doors using the prize computer will cause you to lose any coupons you've collected. They'll be returned to their original places. The challenge, then, is to obtain all 3 coupons in one go. Do this, follow the path along the outer wall all the way around and open the first door you come across, then follow the newly opened path to the end. Okay, well, given the fact that this is all locked up, I imagine they don't want me to go all the way left. Alright, so let's see if I can figure this out. Alright, another cut. Not this time for any, like, prep work, but mainly from the fact that someone knocked on my door and I was like, oh god. Who wants to hang out with me at 7 p.m.? Chill out, dude. Alright. So let's go around here. Ah, yeah, there's a door right here. So we're gonna have to burn one here. Oh, I already hate this. There's clearly an item there, so we'll hit down. Also, that looks like a duct, so I think that's the perfect the solution here. So let's get in here. Voucher A. They didn't let me do the vent earlier, so might as well give this one a shot. Ah, isn't this thrilling? It's so wonderful. Okay, there. Sorry, for some reason my body was not under my control anymore. I felt like I was a Pokemon Nuzlocke Let's Play, just glued to the turbo button. Anyway, voucher B obtained. We got that. Open it up, please. Alright, that's our 3 opens, and there's all 3. Oh! Okay, I get this now. I definitely have done this right, because I bet this one over here, yeah, you can even see it. You can see the computer that we use, so we should be able to ring up whatever goodies we just got. That's why that air duct is closed. Exchange vouchers. They may exchange for the following items. A, for Star Pendant. B, for 4 slots. C, for Magnify Materia. Please note that you cannot start over once vouchers have been exchanged. Would you like to exchange your vouchers? Yes. Voucher exchange complete. Obtained a star pendant, 4 slots, and a magnify. Magnify crazy. I'm glad we did this right. I actually did not know what the rewards were in here because FF7, I'm not as versed in all of the extra stuff you get in the original game as much as I'd say be more experienced in something like the Final Fantasy X duology or something. Oh man, we are in for some shit right now. I'm very happy. Very happy about some of the stuff we just got. But first up, equipment. We did get something called 4 slots, I believe. Oh, there's Star Pendant, so poison immunity, we'll put that on me. 4 slots. Now, none of these are linked, but it's 4 slots. It also has some magic defense. I think I'll give that to Aerith. Alright, from there, our materia options are, we got another magnify. Oh yeah, that's the only loose thing we've got, which means I can put it on somebody else, so... You have healing. Okay, so I'll drop assess. We'll put magnify there, so... I'm gonna end up doing it like this. Helps my OCD a little bit better. Okay, so Tifa can do spread healing now, which seems probably like a decent thing. Granted, Cloud has more NP, but he's also gonna be spam casting some stuff anyway. So there we go. So we're looking pretty good. We're getting some decent gear. All right. So aside from that, we should probably just head out. All right. Do we have any stairs near here? No, it doesn't look like it. You've already opened 3 doors for me. Return to access to start the process over again. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I can go do that. Wait, I think we just leave. Oh yeah, the stairs are like literally right here. There's no need for me to engage with the computer. We've already done what we needed. All right, we're now on floor 64. This should be significantly simpler. I don't remember there being any other insane gimmicks. No. I saw this room and immediately went, nope, that's wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, great. And this place is locked. Okay. Also, let's go back down. There's clearly stuff in there, and I don't, I want to explore and just take in the vibes of the game. I don't necessarily need to brute force my way, to the top as soon as possible. And there's a save point. There's, like, plenty of stuff to do here. Whew. Hey, if you're feeling tired, go take a nap on the room next door. Trying to get rid of those love handles. Oh, how about this guy over here? I guess I gotta get it around this. Hooah! As head of building security, I take my fitness very seriously. Ah, you must be visitors. Please feel free to use any of the available machines. Got any drinks? Restore your stamina with just 1 bottle of Shinra's special gym sports drink. Now on sale for $2.50. It can't hurt to try. Nothing came out. Is it broken? Not a little banging can't fix, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, what are you doing? Please calm yourself. Are you... But... Oh. Damn it. Do it again. This isn't gonna work. I wanted the drink. I honestly, stamina to me thinks of like MP. So I was just like, we need some of that back. But whatever. Let's get some rest in the nap room. Let's see, how we doing? Okay, that did bring us back up top. Please just let me get some rest. Of course, a big corporation, especially made for, especially made from like a, from Squaresoft, so it's like a Japanese corp, They're definitely used to working to your heart's content, and then going into a specialized room inside your building to just, you know, sleep, don't go home, that kind of thing. You hear about that stuff a lot. Also, you know, Japanese work ethic typically is like perhaps the most crunch-filled. Like Japan is very much a constantly working salaryman like vibe, so especially when you think about like talking about like crunch in like video games and stuff, you know, like there's like their Naughty Dogs or Rockstars have had horror stories from that. And you don't hear about it as much in Japan, but also Japan has like that culture of like they're always doing that. I think something I took away from discussions of crunch where I'm like, yeah, I can't necessarily say that I'm against any game that does crunch, because I realize that every single game I like the most has definitely had it. I'm like, I like Japanese stuff. They work themselves to death there. You hear about Masahiro Sakurai like getting an IV drip in while doing smash combos. It's crazy. Anyway, where were we? I guess we're just going back up the floor. At the very least, we got ourselves refreshed. Let's see. So here we're on floor 65. Immediately, I'm seeing a shiny box that I want, but it won't let me have it. And I find this horrible. Let's see. Oh, we got a big central room. It is Midgar. Every cool, impressive structure always gotta have like a small hologram version of itself somewhere. It's a model of Midgar, a city sustained by the Mako energy it keeps pumping out of the ground. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think this one's where you have to, like, assemble the full model, if I remember right. Obtain Midgar model part key item. Alright, so you gotta pick a bunch of really specific ones, I think it is. I think you have to, like, put in each one individually. I think it might be something like that. Let's insert the part we have. There we go. So we gotta do these slowly in order, and then we should be done. So next one is here. Oh, there's enemies out. Okay, well, at least that keeps things interesting. Oh, hey! You'd make a great boss someday, I'm just saying. These guys look scary as hell. Imagine being a normal employee and seeing one of these things and goes, oh, it's fine, you know? Just leave them to their devices. It's just the horrible things surrounded in razor blades that R&D's been cooking up. It's fine. Oh, I'm always looking for more Loco Weed. Thank you so much. Alright. Let's put in the next piece. Bottle for Midgar. Let's see. Now, do I have to, like, go to each, like, little gap, maybe? Sector 6 is still under construction, but once that's wrapped up, Shinra's plan will be realized. Wonder, is Aerith a part of that plan? Okay, that is kind of funny, where you do have to find the exact gap that each respective piece needs. Speaking of, because this does remind me of it a little bit. So, we had another game announced at the Nintendo Direct. Speaking of Final Fantasy, we got our first new, brand new turn-based Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy Resonance coming out. which is repurposed from Brave Exvius, the mobile gacha game that they did a while back. Which I played a little bit of and enjoyed, mainly for its music. I thought the music in that one was, like, really killer, so I immediately clocked and recognized it when the direct was happening. I was like, oh shit. We saw with Octopath Traveler 0 that they're slowly starting to take their mobile games and make, like, it feels derogatory to say make real games out of them, but a lot of people have been saying that. Of just, like, taking them and making them games that are, like, single player. That are normal, and they're just, like, a normal single player RPG you can play without having to do daily logins, and it's not like, say, the Mega Man X gacha game where they, like, put it out and you can still, like, feel the bones of it. They're, like, making an effort to take these things and, you know, it's just a normal game. You know, like, it's not a problem. And I gotta say, very excited for that one. I was reminded of it because it is our first turn-based FF that's brand new in forever. It's using the HD 2D art style, which I enjoy. It's not my favorite art style or anything, but I feel like they've constantly iterated and improved on it in various ways. The director was talking about that game will have random battles. And I gotta say, I think the people in charge of that have been saying a lot of the right things. There's a little bit of stuff there where they're kind of getting in their feelings a little bit. I feel like in some of the interviews talking about it, they're like, we're really working to, like, bring back turn-based Final Fantasy in a way, which kind of feels, you know, it might be throwing a little bit of shade on the company not doing a lot of turn-based stuff here, but this is, like, the moment. This is the moment to put one of these out, and finally, we get to see the people that have been in threads, on forums, and social media posts saying, Final Fantasy needs to put out a turn-based game and I will buy it. And I need to see them buy this one. Because they've been saying this since Bravely Default came out on the 3DS. Like, we need them to show ball. For me, I'm in. I'm immediately in just because they're talking about how they wanted to make the bosses to be real challenging, make you change your party comp. Random battles are in, but they feel like that's important for the general pacing. But whenever they do puzzles and dungeons, they will slash the encounter rate, which is a good idea. Golden Sun, the Camelot RPG series that I love and will never come back, was wonderful about this, where whenever you reached a room in dungeons and that was in fact a puzzle, encounters are disabled in that room. There's nothing more annoying in an RPG with random encounters than okay, it has the key card. There's nothing more annoying with random encounters in RPGs when you're doing a puzzle, especially if the rate's really high. Because when the rates are high and you're doing a puzzle, you start forgetting about what you were doing, what direction you were going, what step of the puzzle you were on. There's a chance of that. It's always difficult. So, always important to maybe lessen the battle stuff when you're going in there. Because I actually just, whenever you see me like stream an RPG or something like that, I immediately go, yeah, I'm just not even, I'm gonna run from every fight. Because I need to stay focused on whatever the puzzle is. You know, unless I played the game once, then I generally know what I'm doing, and then it's like, okay, it's not a problem. Shinra, big question. Why do we got essentially like almost whack-a-mole looking robots in here? You guys are crazy for this. Anyway, very excited for that one. It still had some of its gacha elements in a way where it's like you have, like, classic Final Fantasy heroes that can be, like, these stands or, like, personas that you can summon to do big stuff. So that exists in it. But also, World of Final Fantasy did that with Metal, so it actually kind of feels a little bit natural. Ugh, I'm so sick and tired of looking files around. But I do get to meet a ton of guys doing it, but I guess that's the benefit of being a secretary. Oh, good for you. Let's check with more people. Hey, let me ask you something. Doesn't the conference room smell a little weird? Like there's some odor coming in from somewhere? I don't know. No opening it. Hey, let me ask you something. When you're in the restroom over there, do you ever hear voices coming from somewhere? You know, like whispers? Whispers, huh? I hear the board's having another meeting. Wonder if it's about that plate that came down. Dude, that killed thousands of people. I would hope so. Oh god, the whole staff's in there. I feel like I have some purpose in life, you know? Like I'm moving the world with my own two hands. Mako's the future, and we're building it. Whew. They love the NPC that just wastes your time. Let's check the bathrooms. Well, here we go. Gross, I should flush it. Let's climb up. Let's climb up. Try to avoid the doo-doo. I like the idea they're like, the bathroom smells, and then that's your cue to check this out. God, games used to be so fucking sick with it. We spent most of this with a very zoomed out part of Cloud on the map, and now we have these shots, man. It's so cool. We just don't get games like this very often anymore, especially the headliners, you know? Damn, that's a lot of suits. I have the damage assessment for Sector 7. Taking into account both the sector's established manufacturing capacity and all investments we've made to date, I estimate the company losses stand somewhere around 10 billion gil. Oh my goodness. Then there's the cost of rebuilding the Sector 7 plate, which I calculate, that will not be needed. Sir? The Sector 7 plate will be left as it is. Instead, we'll recommence the Neo Midgar project. Then the Ancient? The Promised Land will soon be ours. Once it is, we'll raise Mako rates everywhere by 15%. Rate hike, rate hike! I do hope the Space and Aeronautics Division will be included in the new budget. The profits generated by these increased rates will be distributed between Reeve and Scarlet. Oh! Mr. President, increasing Mako rates further will only invite unrest from our citizens. It will be fine. The foolish masses will not complain, and they will trust in Shinra all the more. That's right. After all, it was Shinra who saved the people of Sector 7 from those filthy terrorists. That lion Saka. Professor Hojo, how fares the girl? As a specimen, she is inferior to her mother, Ifalna. I'm still in the process of comparing the two, but preliminary data show an 18% differential. And how long will the rest of your inspection take? Roughly 120 years. I should not think it achievable within our lifetimes, nor that of the specimen grade. Which is why I intend to propagate her species. In doing so, we can create ancients with longer lifespans, strong enough to withstand the rigors of experimentation. And what about the Promised Land? Will this not hinder our plans? I'm taking that into account. The girl should make a strong mother, though she does have her frailties. Well, that concludes our meeting. We talked about how we're not rebuilding everything. We're gonna up tax rates, and we're gonna force a kidnapped woman to breed. Something stinks. That was Aerith they were just talking about, wasn't it? I don't know. Probably. We should follow them. Yeah, these vibes are horrendous. Forget if we, like, go further or not. No, it looks like the end of that room just gives us this. Okay. I hit down again, I'm sorry. I just want to keep looking at the stink room. Okay, get back over here. Well, everybody, stay out of that bathroom. Just letting you know, I dropped like 3 loads in there. You know what I'm saying? It was a bit rough. Hojo, huh? Oh, finally, floor 6-7. So many things could happen here. I remember him. Hojo. He's in charge of the Shinra's Research and Development Division. You must know him, right, Cloud? This is my first time actually seeing him. So that's Hojo. Sorry, my throat gave out. Scary scientist. I'm allergic. Ugh. See what these guys talking about, if anything. Nothing. They are locked in. Interacting does nothing. How about this guy? You need to take care of that specimen Hojo requested. They'd be working on specimens. I see him on that side, but I wanted to check around here. Bunch of holding cells. Great for when you're doing experiments and you're evil. It's not great. Yeah, hold on. Hide in the corner. Is this today's research subject, sir? Yes, we'll begin the experiment right away. Raise it to the next floor. My precious little specimen. Precious specimen? They're gonna use it in some sort of biological experiment? Yo, what's in the pink? Genova. That's an eyeball and a boobie. Oh. Hey, what happened? Genova. Sephiroth. So they brought her here. Cloud, pull yourself together. Did you see her? See who? She's still moving. Is she alive? The hell? She's got no head. This is ridiculous. Let's keep moving. Sorry, cosmic and body horror. Cloud's not a fan. Huh. Got ourselves a nice quiet battle. I have no idea if this is a bug or not. Kinda threw me off a little bit. It's okay. We'll handle the other ball one with a big limit. Good job, everybody. Ooh, we got a chest and a save point. Poison materia, alright. Let's see here. You can have it. You got 4 good slots. Alright, we have a save point, so I think we'll end it here for today. We made some decent progress. We got through most of the setup here in Shinra Tower, so I will pick this back up next time. So, hope you've been enjoying, and I'll see you guys next time for more Final Fantasy VII. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, well, hit the button that says you liked it. Maybe drop a comment, perhaps subscribe if you haven't. New videos coming out every other day, except when I forget for an extended period because I have to remake the credits like now. You can join the Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you pledge, your name gets to be in the credits of every single one of these videos. And if you pledge $25 or more, you get a special shout out like these people right now. Special shout outs go to Hero567890, David Gleberman, USDSD, Juicefrost, Chris C, and WTF Spider-Man. Alright, let's get out of here.